Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video. Thank you for joining me today. Apologies that I didn't do this video yesterday on the Saturday the 28th of March. If you weren't already aware, the clocks go forward today. They spring forward, but likely if you've got a phone or something, it does that automatically. I hope you're all well and I hope you're all staying at home to stop the coronavirus spreading. With so many people at home and watching videos and using online services, I am very amazed that the internet is still functioning without any hiccups. Well, I haven't experienced any hiccups, and that's everything from viewing videos to uploading videos to all of the other things that are involved in your sort of day-to-day interaction with video calling and FaceTime and things like that. I don't want to spend too long on that sort of topic, so let's go straight into orders and what's going on. Firstly, a huge thank you. You know who you are. You guys that have been using the code and buying your models at a discount from Element Games. Thank you so much. That has supported the channel so that when Games Workshop and Forge World and everyone else gets back up and running, the channel will be able to purchase all of the new High Elf models, which is great news for me to show you a brand new Warhammer Age of Sigmar army other than the Everchosen. So I hope you're going to enjoy all of that content. There's still daily videos on the channel every day. Over the next couple of weeks, it's most likely going to be still very Sisters of Battle heavy. I've done a lot of reviews, a lot of building for that army. But as always, if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see, please do put it in the comments below. Now, in terms of orders for Element Games, they are open, I think. Some of the models, they say like 12 in stock, but some of them are saying dispatch 24th of April. Now, I think for those models, they don't have them in stock and they have to order them from Games Workshop. And if you weren't already aware, they're not taking any orders. It says right here on the Forge World website, we're not taking physical orders right now. I mean, if you click that, I think it just goes to digital anyway, rather than the actual press release thing. Let's go to the community. So this is the update here on the 27th of March. It's been a while. Basically, they're keeping all of their staff safe and they're closing all the sites until an initial date of 14th of April. I think that's when we're going to hit our peak, to be fair, but there we go. Some of the things, I think people are still working in the warehouses, so I think the things that are in stock, you'll get them very quickly, depending on the post, but of course some of the products there that say dispatch 24th, you're going to be waiting almost a month, so just bear that in mind. But the web store for Games Workshop and Forge World, you're not going to be able to get anything. They're not sending anything out. You can't really order anything, so it's going to be a quiet month for getting all your hobby supplies and things. So just bear that in mind. Although you can't get new models and glue and supplies and things like that, there's still plenty of time to paint all your backlog or be involved in the hobby. So let's have a look at this community website. If we go to view all news, here we go. So if we look from like a week ago, 22nd. Now I thought, given the current situation in the world and circumstances, how trivial it is to talk about little plastic miniatures and things, but it's a bit of an escape from all of that. And just because there's lots of things going on in the world, you sort of need this hobby more than ever, or you need to do the things that you enjoy more than ever. If anything, this helps your own sanity, and specifically if you're self-isolated or you're one of the vulnerable people being shielded for 12 weeks. Continuing with this hobby really has so many benefits, especially if you can't get outside at all. So if we look from a week ago, the 22nd, they had the preview from this Zotally Awesome. I think I did put a picture of this guy on my Instagram, but alas, I don't think you can get him now. I don't think he was up for pre-order because they're not taking any orders. So this was kind of like the final push before the lockdown and things. I was looking forward to this little creature. No doubt it would have been 30 something pounds, maybe the same as the Amble. Quite a big looking miniature as well. with a load of rules, and you get some 40k rules in there as well, I think. So that was the preview last weekend. You've got a Spanners article, delightful elven architecture, a look at the stones and the rocks, and architecture on the bases of the new Realm Lords. There's a Psychic Awakening, the Joust, sort of night special. You get a full audio book for just 99p. The Old World, Iceguard of Kislev, and then It's Time to Bunker Down. I think this was the article. Look at this. I don't know what. Maybe they're all boxes of miniatures. There's sprues. Look, that's quite cool. So it says here they'll be shut until the 14th of April. So at least the 14th of April, but again, that date might change. But there we go. Then there's a rumour engine. Not sure what that is. I think it's elves. I think it's Realm Lords. There's a Necromunda one, and then Blackstone Fortress, Return of the Zote. So this is a juicy article looking at the backstory of one of the original models, and then how to use him in there. And you get the rules for 40k as well. So then there was a Deadly Alliance, a new challenge, a Legio Tempestus. If you've been to Warhammer World, a couple of months ago, or I say recently, there is a Titanicus like Legio in one of the cabinets. I think it's in the Forge World store at the back. But basically, this is a really large Legio with a large knight household. I mean, it must take quite a while to build all those little knights, as well as all the Reavers. And then what they've done is they've made this like Emperor type Titan out of a Imperial Knight, which is quite cool. Yeah, there you go. You've got the Imperator Titan there. Fantastic. Great conversion. Yeah, it definitely gives you motivation to make one yourself, or for Games Workshop to eventually make one. Then you've got the Regimental Standard, So Long Zokind. A little bit of a story about how they sort of died out. The Cataphrane Chronicle, Kids Chapter Challenge, Gazgul, Kenny Crumpet, Role Models, then the update from HQ, then an update from Games Workshop HQ in terms of new releases. They're still saying the initial closing date of 14th of April, and they advertised there they have this show. Their Twitch is free at the moment, so you can go on there and join them in that. And that was 2 p.m. yesterday. That's one of the reasons why I didn't get this video out yesterday, because I wanted to have a good look at all the previews that they put out yesterday. Then there's a Saga of Two Hobbyists, Warhammer Storyforge now on Instagram, the first ever Warhammer preview online, and then Beast Mode Engaged. So this was the preview. This is the main part of this video, because there won't really be a look at the pre-orders and things this weekend, but it was 2 p.m. and they had a look at Hammer and Bolter, a world-class animation studio Storyforge project. Then 15 minutes later they had the Age of Sigmar, Elf for Wealth, and then you've got this centerpiece model, the Avalenor, the Stoneheart King. Looks interesting. The eldest and wisest of the mountain spirits. It's actually got like a mountain growing off the back of him. And yeah, it looks like he's got two configurations there, with one big warhammer or dual hammers, and the headpiece looks different too. Yeah, got like a mountain. It looks like he's got his head is framed with this mountain backdrop, either like a lava or volcanic rock at the back, or you've then got this sort of kind of snowy mountain with these little bonsai tree things. I really like the model, on closer inspection. I don't know which one I'd pick though. And then, if that wasn't enough, you've got these little elves with hammers. The Alarith Stone Guard, the elite infantry. again with Warhammers or single hammers, and they've actually got the headdress at the top. Now I don't know whether that's needed. I think that it would have been cool if they just had that there, like the actual Minotaur head or whatever you want to call it, as their helmet, rather than it being up on the top. Yeah, I don't know, it frames the model a little bit, but yeah. Then you've got some Middle Earth models. They look fantastic. Lots of detail. The painting is brilliant on those two. And the horses look fantastic. And then there's Psychic Awakening, the next chapter, where we had a good look at, oh, that's a horrible model. No. It's actually a classic model, Fabius Bile, and they've upgraded this guy. They've given him a much bigger nose and smaller mouth, some more wrinkles. Yeah, it's a lovely update. I love the skin as well. He was dressed in skin, and so I think it's a lovely update, including a faithful homage to the previous model. It's just updated, cleaner looking. I like how he's holding his cane and the injector pistol. It's brilliant. I'm a big fan of it. Obviously, the way they've painted those vials is just insane, and the liquids in there. But yeah, I'm big fan of the new model. And there's Psychic Awakening, War of the Spider, which is the next book. You've got the Death Guard, the Assassinorum, Talons of the Emperor, and new rules for the Adeptus Sororitas and Sisters of Silence and Imperial Assassins. You've also got 7 play companies in Death Guard, new Chaos Space Marine subfaction called the Agents of the Bile, and so on. So looking forward to War of the Spider. I'll definitely be picking that up because it's got the Custodes in there, and some of the Death Guard and the Sisters of Silence, because I haven't actually got any 8th edition rules for Sisters of Silence. I think Valerian and Alea will be in that book. Then Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry. Warcry heats up. You got these awesome looking models. I think you can actually, this is a cool new thing that they've added to the community website. Just click to go next. These look awesome. I don't know whether I'd add them to my Chaos group, but they're definitely lovely looking models. Yeah, this guy's fantastic. Look at him. Yeah, brilliant models. I like the little tattoo there. And then, if that wasn't enough, we actually had a big preview of Lionel Johnson, the new Primarch from Dark Angels. First Primarch. Got a little video there of him. And there is his helmetless head. So it comes with a helmetless head or helmeted version. I think they both look really cool. You can have a different sword there as well, fighting the Night Lords. Got a pile of Night Lord bodies. His armor looks incredible. It's what I'd hope for. Ultimate Dark Angels, amazing. So don't know when he's going to be available, but there we go. And then finally, one last thing is, because all the events were cancelled, I must say straight away that my money has come back to me. I bought the golden ticket. It was £150. I got my refund, I think, Friday, which was amazing, like a week and a little bit more to get the refund in my bank account, which is great. You should have had your refunds by now. If you haven't, just be a bit more patient. I'm sure they're coming through. In the current circumstances, you know, patience is the best thing you can give them, rather than just hassle them with emails and things. That they're busy enough as it is. Because the events were cancelled, you've now got a chance of getting Lieutenant Amulius. We'll have a look at him later. I do have an unboxing and review of him on my channel, because I got him way back in November, and he was available for all the events last year anyway, so I was a bit late to the party. But you can go check out my review if you just type in Amulius review, I guess, on YouTube. And so he's available for everyone to buy online. There were lots and lots of boxes of him left at the event in November, so yeah, there probably still are. So it says made to order, but I think they've got lots anyway. But he's available for just 2 weeks, and then I guess he'll be available at other events if and when we get those events. And then there's the video preview, which I think is 2 hours long on Twitch. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's a 2-hour video. If you wanted to watch that, have it playing in the background, that's quite cool. So there you go. That's the big news. Let's just go on over to Forge World, Creature of Habit, and have a look on there. There won't be anything to kind of pre-order. You've just got an advert for the 99p book. Look, if we just click on new, and there's nothing for pre-orders there. And then if we go to Games Workshop, you've got the advert for Lieutenant Amulius, and that's it. So if we click on new and exclusive and pre-orders, it's just him, and he's available for £20. That's how much I paid for him at the event. So if you want another lieutenant, if you don't have any lieutenants yet, what's going on? Because there's like 10 lieutenants or so about the place. But if you've been holding off for a lieutenant, and you've waited and bated breath, because I know it's been such a long time since we've had one, and now is the time, because we probably won't get another one. So yeah, he can be yours for £20. Go and check out my review if you like, have that running in the background if you wanted to order him. So at least we can order something, even though all the shops and stuff are closed. We will all get through this together. This hobby and its community is such an excellent source of support and creativity that you can all feel free to put comments below and vent how your isolation's doing, or what your most recent project has been, what you're currently working on, if you're working from home and doing the hobby in between, or as a bit of a break. Please do put it in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. So thank you ever so much for joining me today. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.